All right, it's time for us to move on very quickly to take a look of issues around Nigerian Football Federation, the boardroom now, not the football on the pitch. I have a lot of comments on Twitter, but I'm going to pause on that a little while, and then, of course, just take out some issues. Meanwhile, Dumnodi Okonta has joined us on Sports tonight. Dumnodi, in a few minutes, we'll take a look at the Globe Premier League matches played over the weekend, and we will also look at the Nigeria National League. But thank you for joining us on Sports tonight.
Good evening.
All right, let's talk NFF very quickly. Friday, you were the one that told us that elections were not likely to hold because it wasn't just looking good. But we're told now that the NFF General Assembly will now hold tomorrow, but it will not be the elective Congress. Let's go to Abuja. We have a special guest waiting to join us on the line, seasoned sports administrator, respected former chairman of Kano Pillars, Abayola, joins us on the line from Abuja on Sports Tonight. Alhaji Abayola, thank you for joining us. What can you say? Tomorrow, initially, we were told elections will hold. Now, it has changed. Elections no more. General Assembly to draw a roadmap for free and fair elections into the board of the Nigerian Football Federation. What would you have to say about this on today, off tomorrow arrangement between the NFF and the National Sports Commission?
Victor, thank you very much for getting in touch. I believe what has been happening is just one of those things once there is transition, and thank God now we have come out of it. The highest authority in sports in this country, that's the minister and the SDF, have met with the stakeholders and have agreed that there will not be any election tomorrow until everybody is given a chance to participate in the election. So they have gotten or secured a 2-week extension from FIFA, and that is what is going to happen tomorrow. The Congress will meet tomorrow, and they will take far-reaching decisions in respect of the election itself and what follows thereafter. So it is a very good development.
Well, Alhaji Abayola, I have a copy right in front of me of a letter of petition that you wrote to the sports minister about what you call the irregularities that have surrounded the electoral process. Can you shed more light on what actually happened from your own side leading up to where we are right now about the electoral process that has been put in place and what you want to see change now that it looks like elections will not hold tomorrow?
Well, if you look at the letter which you said is there in front of you, you will understand that I have made several points there in respect of my own case. And at the end of it all, I ask that justice and fairness should prevail in whatever we are doing, because that's the only way we can make progress in this country. We have to be fair and just in executing or in prosecuting the responsibilities placed on us. And I had to raise those issues because I believe that if I don't, then many of us who have been disenfranchised will not be allowed to participate in it. That was why I had to do that, and I believe we have gotten now the right atmosphere. The letter has been well addressed by the minister, and it has been discussed, deliberated upon. At the end of the day, we have all come out better for it, and Nigerian football, I think, better also for it. So that's my own issue, and I believe that once we are doing what is right, once we set our minds to do what is right, I think we will be getting it right also.
Before I allow you to go, Alhaji Abayola, you raised some points in your petition to the sports minister that I think we need to dwell on a little bit. If the process is reopened tomorrow by the Congress and you are able to buy forms and put yourself in to be voted for into the executive committee of the Nigerian Football Federation, will you still have a high level of trust in that electoral committee? Because clearly, before now, there have been reports. I mean, we've read the report of the sports minister himself indicting that electoral committee and telling them that they should not be trusted with doing a good job of the elections. Can you subject yourself to that kind of electoral committee?
No, honestly, to be fair to all of us, that is why I had to write that letter, because the minister himself has indicted that committee and he has spoken about them. He has told Nigerians that the whole thing was fraught with a lot of irregularities. So for him to come back again and say, no, let us do it, I felt there was no need for that. Hence, my letter to him, which I am happy that the minister has responded positively to all the issues I raised. But as far as the electoral committee is concerned, I think they will not be fair and just in carrying out this exercise. The best that could be done to Nigerians and to the football sector is for the electoral committee to go. A new one should be brought in to continue from where they stopped, because that's the only thing that will tell us or will tell Nigerians that there will be fairness and justice at the end of the day. It doesn't matter if you are disqualified, but let proper procedure be followed in disqualifying anybody that has to be disqualified. Certainly, when they open up selling of the form, there are many of us who have been disenfranchised. We will go buy the form and present ourselves to the Congress. If eventually the Congress believes that we have something to offer, we have something to improve the quality of the administration of football in this country, so be it. If the Congress rejects us, so be it. It's not a matter that has to begin today and end tomorrow. We are not that kind of person that looks at things as if they are a matter of life and death. So this is the position. But I really, to be honest with you, I don't have any confidence in that electoral committee, because I don't believe that they will do justice, and they will also be fair in their decision when it comes to another screening of the candidates.
Well, Alhaji Abayola, thank you so much for creating time to speak to us at short notice. We appreciate your call, and we hope that all your issues that you raised in your petition will be addressed in the interest of Nigerian football. We've been speaking to seasoned sport administrator Alhaji Abayola, who put in about 30 years into public service with the National Sports Commission, complaining about the Electoral Committee. Onye, you have also followed this. I'm yet to see one person that has shown confidence in that electoral committee. Everybody has had the same complaints, that they look compromised, they look ineffective, they look incompetent. Everybody has said the same thing about that electoral committee. Can they still stand there and do a good job that Nigerians will be proud of?
Obviously, the committee has exhibited unethical conduct, in the way they have carried out their responsibilities, and it's like a referee celebrating with one of the teams that scored.
The goal may be a great goal.
No, but you are the referee. You don't need to celebrate.
Like the Canadian referees, you celebrate with the Germans.
No, that's what the electoral committee has done. From even the statement that the chairman has been making,
saying that the executive committee should not threaten us with FIFA's letter.
It's quite unethical. And as a public office holder, you must uphold integrity, fairness, and transparency at all times. But he has violated every law that has to do with integrity. He has shown his bias, for certain fashion. So nobody is going to have confidence in him. And even FIFA in the letter, because I read the letter.
FIFA said that the committee members have been, some of them have had doubts about
the integrity of the committee. So in the interest of Nigerian football, the first thing that the Congress should do tomorrow is to do away with the committee and set up another one.
When you were saying this on Friday, I was on the other side playing the devil's advocate. You said it was not possible for us to have free and fair elections under that atmosphere on a Tuesday. How will somebody buy form on a Monday, get it endorsed, and be in for election on a Tuesday? That's some magic.
That's going to be a big magic. Maybe you want to you buy your form, you send it by mail to the FA chairman, the man will sign and endorse by mail and send it back to you, and you submit.
Same day.
Let's be very realistic. I don't think election will hold on that. But I think the electoral committee
is confirmed now.
There is no way, going back to what I said. But I think what the Congress should do, the General Assembly should do, is to look at the electoral committee, reconstitute. I'm not saying do away with the entire members. Reconstitute, because some of these members.
Are you sure that?
No. Because these were some of them were members the first time this